Hello guys, welcome back to the video. I'm sorry I haven't been posting. I just took a week break and yeah, that was it. Also, sorry for not uploading any shorts, and I'll try to make more, especially the daily drop series as time comes. And because this iceberg is small, I might make another Roblox one later in the year, potentially closer to the summer, but yeah, let's dive into it. Layer 1. Copied games. So yeah, a lot of people like to copy other people's Roblox games, usually those simulator types of games, and yeah, it's sometimes good, but it's sometimes bad. Like for example, if you copy someone's game to preserve it, or with their permission, it's kind of good, but with the simulator games, it's kind of bad because, you know, it's somewhat an original idea, and it kind of just detracts from the general purpose of being a game dev. Controversial events. So there have been a lot of controversial events, notably the Hunt and the Classic event from last year, just to name two. And the more controversial ones were caused by either laziness, very impracticality, greed, or just player hate for no reason. The furry community. Oh boy. Yet I have to talk about this one. So, the Roblox furry community is overall a somewhat neutral place, being seen as a double-edged sword with freaky furries and normal furries living side by side. And a major incident that I would like to talk about that happened recently was the Nitro Lord one, where it got revealed that he was hosting some NSFW things with kids included, like a party with kids that was happening on a specific night, if you have seen the Twitter post. But he recently either sold his account or just stopped playing Roblox for now due to the controversy. Layer 2. Military kids. So military kids are like kids on Roblox that like to roleplay as military people and sometimes take it a bit too far, but nothing crazy has happened within like the past couple of years, and I don't know any notable incidents, but yeah, military kids are just kids who like to roleplay as military people. It's actually a decently sizable population of Roblox because of all the fighting games on it, but yeah. TikTok community. So yeah, there used to be a community of Roblox people on TikTok, which probably left due to, you know, it being banned, but yeah. So far it's not, and the community is mostly focused on games like Royale High, Adopt Me, and that fashion game that's trending right now. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, you get it. It's just a bunch of people posting stuff, and it's basically like YouTube, but like only short form, so it's kind of more cringe if you ask me, but yeah, you do you. Harassment. So yeah, this harassment entry just deals with Roblox's moderation problem and how it sometimes lists as harassment some other just regular things, and yeah, people sometimes get fraudulently banned by either very bad mods or the auto detection system, or they just get banned for actually bullying people, but that rarely happens. And yeah, Roblox needs to fix this moderation. Layer 3. Roblox. So yeah, there are still some people on Roblox who support the guy with the funny mustache and wear the cross that we don't talk about, and yeah, it's all pretty disgusting and like a part of the things that are pretty despised on Roblox, but we are only in the 3rd tier, so I'm gonna list some very disturbing things in like the later tiers, so yeah. Bypass decals. So yeah, I can't show the bypass decals, for once because, you know, they're bypassed and they're bad. 2, I couldn't find any because, you know, they're extremely gross, but yeah, this just relates to any decal that bypasses Roblox's moderation, which is already garbage, and just ends up on the platform for kids of all ages to see. Roblox gangs. So yeah, it's just gangs on Roblox. They're just kids and adults who like to roleplay as gangsters and play games such as The Hood and Baddies most recently. And yeah, they're pretty neutral, and they only attack people in games that they play. And they have like server-wide wars, which is also pretty interesting, but yeah, they're just like a group, but they're military kids, but gang-like. Layer 4. Guest removal. So guests got removed in 2017 following the death of Tix in 2014, and people were very upset and angry by this. So yeah, it was a very, very controversial thing in the Roblox community. Some people say it spelled the downfall of Roblox altogether, but hey, the platform is still active. Condo games. So condo games are basically games where players of all ages gather, and some very not so kid-friendly stuff happens there. Like, I mean, people have been groomed on there, and that's why they're banning more and more of the condo games with whatever moderation they have. But it's not that effective due to their moderation being lackluster. So yeah. Coral harassment. So yeah, Coral was an early Roblox YouTuber who was part of the group The Pals, and they actually did a pretty good job up until like 2019, when Coral started to randomly harass a fan who said he loved him for some reason, and yeah, he turned out to be a gun owner, and like, he might have done a crime or two from what I've heard, but yeah, this guy just turned into an all-out grumpy guy and just harassed the fan for no reason. Layer 5. School on Roblox. So yeah, there was a school threat on Roblox who basically wanted to ship school because some kid on Roblox probably killed him in a game of, I don't know, Bed Wars or something. This was like 2 years ago in Bakersfield, California. That's the only thing I could find on the school threats inside of Roblox. So yeah. I'm Sandra. So I'm Sandra was a Roblox YouTuber who was formerly lost, but then she got back onto the platform last time I checked, and she actually married a Roblox user inside of Roblox, which is kind of annoying considering the e-dating rules on the platform, but yeah, not much else. Toxic military groups. So yeah, this is just the entry about the toxic military groups, and they're like the worst versions of the military groups we talked back in Layer 2, which, yeah, I mentioned toxic military groups, but indirectly. So, yeah, it's just speaking of people that are extremely toxic. Actually, some people don't respect other people's past ones, especially if they're like crying in the game because of them. Like, they continue on and they just insult them. And yeah, they're just incredibly toxic and don't respect other people. Layer 5. So this is where the Iceberg gets to a very dark turn based on the red lettering, and yeah, be warned, this talks after here on out about a lot of stuff like mass shootings, sexual abusers, and various bad stuff, so be prepared. Friday Night Funkin' hats. So back when Friday Night Funkin' was still popular, like around 5 to 4 years ago, people were complaining about the amounts of Friday Night Funkin' hats that were being uploaded, and yeah, they might have also caused an uproar much recently due to some of them being NSFW, and the game was not kind of made for kids, and yeah, it's just, you know, that, like the UGC problem. Democracy of Roblox. So the democracy of Roblox is basically Roblox's version of the evil German people that ruled between 1933 and 1945, and yeah, they've done some pretty inhumane stuff in the war, but there's just a toxic military group just like the other ones we mentioned in the last layer, but they actually do some pretty outrageous stuff, such as, you know, talk about their ideology and, for example, eugenics. You two will probably copyright strike me, but yeah, whatever. Games based off mass. So yeah, Roblox users have no chill and will literally recreate anything, you name it. I mean, in this picture you see what they've recreated. I almost had to censor out the name of that gun for YouTube purposes, but yeah. Thankfully they haven't recreated the specific ones, thankfully. At least that I know of, but yeah, even if they didn't, this is still a pretty huge problem. P. Diddy's in the community. Right here are the 3 big P. Diddy's of the decade so far, which are Notive, Stylus, and Nitro Lord, each for their own reasons. I discovered Nitro Lord in Tier 1, if you remember, but yeah, Stylus employees were also P. Diddy's, and Notive drew inappropriate stuff of his girlfriend, who was a minor at the time, so yeah. Also, there might be unknown pedos on the platform waiting to be discovered and brought up as the next P. Diddy or Drake. So yeah. Convicted using Roblox. So yeah, like a guy in New Jersey in 2022 groomed a 15-year-old girl and tried to drive her from Indiana to New Jersey so they could like meet up. And he paid an Uber driver $500 to do just that, and yeah, he abused her for 8 days, and the police finally arrested him on the 8th day, and yeah, that's just crazy. Camel Slaughter That MP4. So Camel Slaughter That MP4 was a file that was shared around the Roblox forums back in 2012, before they were shut down in 2017, but yeah. This file contained the video of a camel getting killed, of course, and it traumatized a lot of kids back in the day. There have been a lot of creepypastas surrounding it, and it has become infamous as one of the most ridiculous accidents in the Roblox forums history. Final layer. Also guys, before getting into the final layer, I might want to ask you to like and subscribe this video. It would really help out a lot. We're trying to get to 100 subs, but yeah, let's get into the final layer. Real decals on Roblox. So yeah, people say that there are real decals on Roblox, and yeah, it's pretty insane how bad the site's moderation is, and people can just upload whatever they want. I mean, I've seen a lot of those like tongue with white stuff on them faces and like a lot of suggestive clothing items, but yeah, the gore stuff is just more bad because it's gore. I mean, it's just something you don't want to look at, and yeah, with the other stuff, they need to get better moderation or something. Jared Poetry 123 combo. So yeah, this actually happened right before the forum shut down, and this was a random hacking of a user called Jared Poetry 123 Kaba that revealed several things about him, including what the hacker labeled as cheese pizza, which is acronym is CP, which also stands for child stuff. And yeah, people speculated that might have been the case. However, it's very shroudy, and this forum post got deleted and the forum shut down later, so yeah, there's no chance of finding out now, though it might have been child stuff. And for our final entry, the Roblox script. So yeah, this entry concerns a script which was used to player's avatar, who was actually like 7 years old at the time, but this was like back in 2018, and like yeah, it was pretty scary. The mom even commented on it by saying that was very unexpected, that Roblox should do a better job moderating, and the hacker was, I think, banned by Roblox, but yeah, this was a media sensation at the time because of attitudes towards games like that.